Good morning, students. Welcome my channel Bhuloks Mathematics. Last class I have already discussed about homogeneous differential equations. Today let us come and start some problems related to homogeneous differential equation. Okay, so write down one question. Question: x into x plus y into dy is equal to x square plus y square into dx. First of all, you have to bring this as a homogeneous differential equation. How? Dx will be divided here and this will be divided there. So we get dy by dx is equal to x square plus y square divided by x into x plus y. Okay, so this is in the form of dy by dx is equal to mxy by nxy. Mxy is a homogeneous function in x and y of degree 2, whereas nxy is also a homogeneous function in x and y of degree 2. So this is a homogeneous differential equation of degree 0. Okay, how can you have to check whether it is a homogeneous or not? So let us take, this is fxy. Write down f of xy is equal to x square plus y square divided by x into x plus y. For checking of homogeneous function, you have to always put x is equal to tu, y is equal to tv. Write down, always put x is equal to tu, y is equal to tv. X is equal to tu, y is equal to tv. So f of tu tv is equal to t square u square plus t square v square divided by, in place of x it is tu, here it is tu plus tv. So t square is common on numerator. So it is t square, here it is u square plus v square divided by, here it is t common. So t square, here it is u plus v. So t square on numerator as well as a denominator, they cancel to each other. We get, that is t to the power 0. Here it can be expressed as f of uv, because fxy is equal to x square plus y square divided by x whole into x plus y. So this is written as f of uv. So it is a homogeneous differential equation. Write down. So it is HDE. HD means homogeneous differential equation. For homogeneous differential equation, always put y is equal to Vx. Write down, y is equal to Vx. Once you take, means you have to differentiating on both sides with respect to x. So dy by dx is equal to v plus x dv dx. Applying the product formula, v derivative of x is 1 plus x dv dx. Now the equation 1 becomes, this equation 1 becomes, write down, equation 1 becomes, in place of dy dx, we have to put v plus x dv dx. So we get v plus x dv dx dv by dx is equal to x square. In place of y, we have to put vx. V square x square divided by, here it is x, here it is x plus vx. Okay, so you have to take x square on numerator and x also common here. We get s square 1 plus v square divided by x square whole into 1 plus v. So s square on numerator as well as denominator, they will cancel to each other. So here v that will come into this sides. So we get ax dv by dx is equal to 1 plus v square divided by 1 plus v minus v. Okay? Now you have to take the LCM. We get 1 plus v square minus v whole into 1 plus v divided by 1 plus v square. 1 plus v. Okay? So, now multiply. We get 1 plus v square. Here it is minus v square. That divided by 1 plus v. Okay? So, plus v square minus v square, they cancel to each other. Plus v square minus v square cancel to each other. 1 plus v square divided by 1 plus v. Here minus v will come into that side. We get 1 plus v square. Here it is minus v minus v square. Plus v square minus v square, they cancel to each other. Now separating the variables. Write down separating the variables. How can you separate the variables? Separating the variables. Multiplying here 1 plus v divided by, here taking common, minus v minus 1 dv is equal to minus dx by x. You see here, taking minus common, v minus 1 by v plus 1, v minus 1 dv dx by x. Variables separated. Write down variables are separated. Variables are separated. Once variables separated means you have to integrating on both sides. Integrating on both sides. V plus 1 divided by v minus 1 dv is equal to minus dx by x. Okay? Now how can you integrate this type of integral? So we get, here it is v minus 1 plus it is 2 by v minus 1. Plus 2 minus 1, that is plus 1 dv. Here it is minus dx by x. So this by this plus this by this. We get this by this. This by this means it is 1 plus 2 by v minus 1 whole into dv. So here it is minus ln x plus ln c. Okay. So integration of dv, that is v. Integration of 2 by v minus 1 ln v minus 1 is equal to ln c by x. Ln a minus ln b. Ln a by b. Now this 2 will go to this v. In place of v, we have to put y by x. Write down y by x plus ln, here it is y by x minus 1 to the power 2. 2 will be go to that side. So that is ln c by x. Okay. So we get the answer like this. We get the answer like this. Okay. Now we have to discussing another question. Another question, you have to write down question number 2. x sin y by x dy is equal to y sin y by x minus x whole into dx. Okay, so dx will be divided here, this will be divided there. We get dy by dx is equal to y sin y by x minus x divided by x sin y by x. So this is one. First of all, we have to verify whether it is a homogeneous differential equation or not. For that, let us take this as fxy. Let f of xy is equal to y sin y by x minus x divided by x sin y by x. For checking of homogeneous function, always we have to put x is equal to du, y is equal to tv. Write down. Always put x is equal to du, y is equal to tv. So that can be written as f of du tv is equal to, in place of y it is tv sin, here it is tv by tu minus it is tu divided by tu sin tv by tu. Okay, so this t cancelled with this t, here it is t cancelled with this t taking common, we get t taking common v sin v by u minus u divided by t u sin v by u. This t cancelled with this t. So this is nothing but f of uv. Write down, it is f of uv of t to the power 0. T to the power 0. So it is a homogeneous differential equation. Write down, this is a homogeneous differential equation. So write down, this is a homogeneous differential equation. This is a HDE. For homogeneous differential equation, always put y is equal to vx. Write down, y is equal to vx. Then differentiating on both sides with respect to x. So dy by dx is equal to ddx of vx. Applying the product formula, dv dx into x plus v, derivative of x is 1. So that is v plus x dv by dx. Okay, now the equation 1 becomes, in place of dy by dx we have to put this, in place of y we have to put vx. So the equation 1 becomes, write down, equation 1 becomes v plus x dv by dx is equal to, in place of y it is vx sin vx by x minus x divided by x sin vx by x. In place of y we have to put vx. So here it is x cancelled with this x cancelled with this x. Now you have to taking x on numerator common. X taking common on numerator, that is v, it is sin v sin v minus 1 divided by, here it is x, here it is sin v. So this x cancelled with this x. So now here v that will coming to this side. Here it is plus. When it is go to that side, that will be minus. So we get x dv by dx is equal to v sin v minus 1 by sin v minus v. Okay? So taking the LCM, we get v sin v minus 1. Here it is minus v sin v divided by sin v. So this cancelled with this. This cancelled with this. Now we have to separate the variable. Write down separating the variable. Separating the variables. Separating the variables. How can you do it? So sin v will be multiplied here. Sin v into dv. Sin v into dv, that is minus 1 minus dx by x. So variables separated. Write down variables separated. When variables separated, always integrating on both sides. Next step, integrating on both sides. Integrating on both sides. We get sin v dv is equal to minus dx by x. Integration of sin v dv, that is minus cos v. Here it is minus ln x minus ln c, constant. So minus 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 all cancel. That is cos v is equal to ln x plus ln c. Okay? ln a plus ln b, that is ln ab. Here it is cos v, it is ln x c. Now in place of v, we have to put y by x. Cos y by x is equal to ln xc. Okay? So this is the answer of this question. Now we have to come to end my classes. Please subscribe my channel, share my channel and like my channel.